Jorgensen with Holst Architecture, and I'm the project architect for the Instrument tenant build-out at One North. Instrument was involved really early on in the project. They were the anchor tenant from the beginning, so they had a lot of say in how that shell space was designed and how it would accommodate their needs. And a big result of that is this central atrium space. So a lot of the design moves that we focused on centered around bringing people to this space, having it be a place for both formal and informal interactions, kind of providing a variety of working spaces within that. So there's the main atrium staircase, and then there's bar seating around it, and then to continue that interaction, to continue movement through the space, there's a hanging stair, a hanging steel stair that provides circulation there. The stair itself was designed largely for the functional intent of getting people between the floors, but it also provides this kind of really captivating structural piece that shows the craft of a lot of the tradespeople involved. So that was part of their attraction to the building itself, was all the exposed wood, all the exposed materials, and then wanting to complement that with something like steel that provided this somewhat industrial feel, but take that material and present it in a refined, more contemporary use. So that material focus combined with this kind of center stage that staircase takes, and makes for a compelling circulation piece in the middle of their main atrium space. One of the big challenges just with having a staircase right in that central area is how you make it functional, but also how you keep other pieces of program working around it. So that the hanging portion of the stair that it's suspended from the ceiling versus attaching to the sides or the ground allows for a room below it for the reception desk. It's at a really high visibility corner, so it frees up a lot of the attachments when you can hang it from the ceiling, and then you have two attachment points at each floor. It really allows it to be kind of independent of a lot of the other complexities that are happening in the space. The detailing itself, I think one of the biggest challenges was, how do you get this large stair fabricated and into a space that is largely closed up at this point in the project? So the original detailing had more permanent welded connections, and bringing the stair in more in large pieces, working with hammer in hand and with the subs involved, those details were refined to allow them to bring these in bolted connections and to make the actual installation process more smoothly. And in the end, you end up with some more exposed connections, some different details that I think actually help the stair and help kind of the aesthetic of it and give it more character than maybe originally we had. I mean, it's an exciting focal point in the space, and it's an exciting detail to have, I think, on a number of different levels, because you walk that stair and you're walking. It's not a stair that you are just ascending in one direction and you just end at a place that you can see from the beginning. You're walking out into this grand space, and you have this view into the courtyard. You have kind of this connection with that atrium space before you return and head back to the other floor. So just that experience of walking through the stair, having this as a switchback stair, I think makes it a more exciting experience to walk through it. And then taking this kind of rustic material of steel and using it in a contemporary, more refined, detailed staircase gives it really this interesting character and something that Instrument is excited about.